So you're about to build a WordPress website, and you want to make sure you're doing it right. Makes sense. No one wants to spend hours putting a site together only to realize they missed something important. The good news? It's actually pretty simple once you have a checklist to follow. Think of this as your roadmap to building a website that looks good, works smoothly, and does what you need it to do. First things first, you need a solid foundation. That starts with picking the right hosting. Hosting is basically the place where your website lives on the internet. If you think of a website like a house, hosting is the land it's built on. You want something reliable, so your site doesn't keep going offline. Bluehost is a great option because not only is it beginner-friendly, but if you use the discount link in the description, you can save 80% on hosting and get WordPress installed automatically in literally seconds. That means you don't have to mess with any confusing tech stuff. It's all set up for you. Once you have hosting, you'll need a domain name. That's just the web address people type in to find your site, like yourwebsite.com. Try to keep it simple and easy to remember. If your name is taken, you can get creative by adding a word or changing it slightly, but don't make it too complicated or hard to spell. Now comes the fun part, choosing a theme. A theme is basically the design template for your site. It controls how your site looks, the colors, the layout, and sometimes even the features. If you want to keep things easy, you can start with a free theme from WordPress. But if you're looking for more customization, paid themes from places like ThemeForest or Elegant Themes give you more control. Once you have your theme, it's time to start adding content. This means pages like your homepage, about page, contact page, and any others you need. The homepage is the first thing people see, so make sure it's clear, welcoming, and tells visitors exactly what your site is about. The About page is where you introduce yourself or your business, and the contact page should have a simple form so people can easily reach out to you. Now let's talk about plugins. Plugins are like little apps that add extra features to your website. Want a contact form? There's a plugin for that. Need extra security? There's a plugin for that too. Some must-have ones include a security plugin like WordFence, an SEO plugin like Yoast SEO to help your site show up on Google, and a caching plugin like WP Rocket to make your site load faster. But don't go overboard. Too many plugins can slow your site down. Once your site is set up, don't forget to test it. Open it on your phone, your laptop, and even a friend's computer to make sure everything looks right. Click on all the buttons, fill out the forms, and make sure nothing is broken. You'd be surprised how often small mistakes slip through. Finally, once everything looks good, make sure your website is secure and backed up. Security means keeping hackers out, so using strong passwords and a security plugin helps a lot. Backups are just a way to save a copy of your site in case anything goes wrong. That way, if something breaks, you can restore it without starting from scratch. And that's it. If you follow these steps, you'll have a fully functional WordPress website that's ready for visitors. It might feel like a lot at first, but take it one step at a time and you'll be just fine. And don't forget, if you want to save 80% on Bluehost web hosting and get WordPress installed automatically in seconds, just use the discount link in the description. It's the easiest way to get started without the hassle. Happy building!